how many bones are in the cervical, in the thoracic, and in the lumbar, and then of course parts of the vertebra, which of course take note of where the laminae is found in parts of the sternum. Of course, you should know what are the parts of the sternum, and the kinds of curve in a developing child. Remember what are those curves found on when the child starts to sit up, and what curve, and stand up and walk. What kind of curve usually develops when the child starts to sit up, stand, and walk. And of course, even without you knowing the different regions of the vertebral column, you know what the region is, and which side is considered to be a typical vertebrae, because typical means they have all the same parts. Isn't it? A typical vertebra. Okay, and what else? Okay, the other ones are really common sense if you have dissected the cat. And of course, what is endoneurium? ENDONEURIUM. Where's that? Where do you find this one?
Inside the room.
Okay, and take note of the parts of a neuron, and where does the spinal curve, where do you find the spinal cord, where does it extend up to? Remember somebody reported on that one. What level of the vertebra does the spinal cord extend to? And like I said, take note of the parts of a neuron. And of course, if you remember, you have the handout on types of joints. So take note of those joints that are found in the torso. Remember the ones you put asterisk, which are for upper limb, lower limb, and so on. And where is the costosternal synchondrosis located?
Where? What?
It's a coined word, isn't it? Costosternal synchondrosis. And what do you call that tissue that is at the end of the spinal cord that looks like horse's hair? You see, like you remember you have the spinal cord like there was like, and then and then at the end it becomes like that. Okay. And where does abdominal aorta divide? What level? Look for that one. And what did I mention to you? What artery is supplying the diaphragm now? Remember, we have the phrenic nerve, isn't it? So it also is about the phrenic artery. And of course, you know what veins returning from the thorax. And then, of course, some of the questions will be like your knowledge in the dissection. Like what side do you find the ascites vein, and so on. And what form the hepatic portal vein. Remember in the liver, in the dissection, what do you call those branches that come together to form that whole thing? This is the hepatic portal vein, isn't it?
Yes.
And let's say this is the liver. Then it goes down here, and then it goes here where you have all your intestines. So what are those now?
You have the
This one.
superior
And
you have the
gastrocnemic. The one that goes to the small intestine is the superior mesenteric vein. Okay? Okay, so where do all those spinal nerves exit in the vertebral column? Where do they exit? Where do they come out? From the spinal cord.
foramen.
Yes, it's a foramen. But what do you call it? Is it like that? And then the vertebral column like that, isn't it? And there's like, what do you call those holes in here?
The transverse foramen.
Intervertebral foramen.
You only see that when they're attached, huh? You don't
Yes,
see
because
when they're
if they are separated,
you
you
don't
don't.
see them.
And of course, take note of the 3 layers of the spinal cord. Remember, we have the what do you call the outermost? The dura mater, and then we have the innermost is the pia mater. Okay, and remember the cross section of the spinal cord where it is shaped like a butterfly. Okay, and what part of the spinal cord consists of the myelinated axons? The part of the spinal cord, like where it consists of. How is it now? Like this? Is it like that? Like that, huh?